Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Lauren. Today we are going to be decluttering basically my entire makeup collection. I think I might do palettes separately, so that might be different, but blushes, highlighters, single shadows, like everything's gonna get done in this video, so it's probably gonna be pretty long. So I'm gonna keep this pretty short, and I'll have a timestamp down below for when we get right into it if you guys want that. But I am excited to declutter, but I have been thinking about decluttering differently this year. I've talked about that on and off throughout the channel the whole year. So to try to keep it a little bit short and sweet, for this declutter, I am going through and I just want to cull some things toward the end of the year here, things I don't think I'm going to be using in any way, whether it's for the channel, personal, all that stuff, because I want to be able to pass it on to friends and family while it's still good. And I'm going to be meeting up with them through the holidays. So that's part of the reason I want to do it here at the end of the year. I also don't have like a limit or a number. I'm not trying to make my collection extra small. Like that's not really my style. No matter how much I've tried to tell myself maybe that's what I want, I don't. I'm never gonna have a small collection, let's get real, and I'm okay with that now. I feel like throughout the year, a big thing I've been tackling is like guilt, as well as like me as a person and also the channel, and kind of just figuring all that out, and I feel like I'm in a good place. For a long time, I feel like my decluttering came from feeling guilty about all this stuff. Like, you know, I feel overwhelmed, I feel guilty, but I've really reconnected with my love of makeup in the last, I don't know, this whole year, I guess. And so I've learned that a lot of the time I would get anxious about the makeup and then wanted to clutter it, but now I just use it actually, you know, and I'm kind of okay with having it in my drawer to use it whenever I want it, and it's okay. Like I love it, I love makeup, and there are some things I want to pass on, but yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Also, last thing, there might be a few things that I declutter in this video, but you might see in future videos like through the next month or so, just because of like filming stuff and how that works out and some ideas I have in my head. So you might be getting a little bit of a sneak peek of what won't or will be in my collection, but I know a lot of people use these just for like sleeping and chilling out, and I love declutters for that too. So let's just get into it. Let's get into the makeup. So just as a little bit of an overview, I keep all my stuff in these drawers here. These are the Alex 9 drawers from IKEA. I recently purchased these this year. This is like a new color and I really love it. I know this is like classic for storage, and we can get more into storage and organization later, but I did want to point it out. These are the drawers I'm working with, and I really do feel like they store makeup really, really well. So we're gonna start in drawer 1. All right, so this first drawer here, these are all my primers as well as concealers. That's mostly what's in here. And there's definitely a lot, especially in primers, I feel like that need to go. I've had this glassy skin primer from Touch in Sol for a really long time. I honestly don't even know if Touch in Sol still does stuff or what, but I think it's time. I do like the glow, but I think this is just a little too glowy. Even when I loved the glow, this was still glowy. So I think it's about time. This one is also a bit old at this point. This is just a little sample of the Bobbi Brown face base. I really do like this, so I'm gonna keep this, just a little sample, and definitely for winter, it's really nice. This is a newer brand from Sephora, another deluxe size sample. It's the Isle Glow face lotion from K-Skin. I think I'm gonna keep this around. I really haven't given it a try yet, and since it's just a sample, it might be nice. I've been having amazing luck lately, honestly, with samples, so I'm gonna keep that. I have 2 Rare Beauty primers here. One's more illuminating and one is more for like pores and stuff, and I definitely want to keep both of those. I'm still getting my thoughts and everything fully, but I'm gonna keep the Charlotte Tilbury. Not everyone thinks of this as like a primer, but I do. I like to use it before I go in with foundation, so I'm keeping that. This is getting old, but it still smells good. Still is working for me. Used it today. Love it. This one has to go from Tarte. This is the base tape. I really did quite like this. It's a very liquidy, lotiony type of primer, and it smells like coconut, which was great. But the last couple times I used it, it did smell a little off. Like I powered through, but it's time. It's time to go. I used a good fair bit of it, but it's done. Lately, I've been testing out this Dominique Cosmetics Blur and Moisture Serum Primer, and I've really been loving it. So that I'm definitely going to be keeping. You already know. First Aid Beauty, Hello Fab. Like I'm almost done with this one, and I finished another one up this year. So definitely keeping that, one of my absolute favorites. This has to go. This I think came in a FabFitFun or something, and it's just this glowy oil type thing. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a body, you can use it, it's everything. It's a 8-in-1, you know? Anyway, it's really just like a dry oil, and I don't really do that much. I don't really need this, so this is going to go, and I can pass that on to someone. Hopefully someone else can, you know, glow it up in the sun. I'm still fully getting my thoughts on the Glossier Future Dew. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's pretty dewy. It's kind of thick also. I feel like the best time I have to wear this is probably during the winter, so I'm gonna keep testing it, but I got my eye on it. I got my eye on it because, yeah, it's not quite working out yet. The One Step from Stila I do really like. This is one that's kind of on my like unofficial list to use up next year / as soon as I can. So I'm definitely keeping that. I have enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, there was disaster when I used this in a video. I really didn't like it. I am partially like, maybe use it again, and I might try to use it again, but it's going. It's going. Like, I know there's so many products that I use immediately and love, and there are other products where, you know, maybe I don't know, but this one, I just kind of know. It's a no. This was like a surprising, just meh product from Laura Geller. This is the spackle. And I know this is one of the really big products. I don't know if it's this exact one. Maybe this is like an offshoot, but the spackle in general back in the day was like huge for them. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to try, and I just haven't loved it. So I'm going to pass that on. Hopefully someone I know will enjoy it. This one from Dr. Brandt, the Backlight Primer. I feel like I've wanted to try to keep it, but I really never want to reach for it. It does have a little bit of a tint and a nice glow to it. Maybe it would be good. I'm trying to think with everything that I have in here. I think I'm still gonna pass it on. I think I am. I think it's gonna go. This is also going. I know it's a lot. The Skin Ink, this has little balls in it, and it's supposed to like break up. It's just weird, dude. It's so weird. I know this is kind of like almost trending right now with the Chanel ones, different ones, but I have used this and I didn't really love it immediately, so it's gonna go as well. I feel like especially with brands that I don't normally gravitate to, don't normally use, they're easier for me to like let go of, because I know there are so many brands I do love, I do follow, that might come out with stuff or that I might want to try more, you know? There's only so much time. Another Tarte one that's gonna go, this is the Quench. This was nice. Again, just kind of old. I feel like it's always a chore to use it, and that's always not a good sign. You know, like I don't really want to talk about this. I don't really want to use it, so it's gotta go. Oh my gosh, I'm like holding on to this little baby sample. It's my second one I've gone through. I'm still waiting for them to ship me out the out of stock freaking Valentino primer. I love this primer so much. So yeah, definitely keeping that. We'll probably use it up very soon. Love it. Love, love, love. Let me get this nasty stuff off my hand. At least rub it in a little. Okay, this Vesca primer, this is actually, I believe they are like ending things, like they're done. So I am going to get rid of it. I mean, not that I didn't use it, it's okay, but you know, that is something that I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of coming up, are the brands that didn't make it, you know, that have to shut down. So that's going to go. This thing, I am going to give more of a try. The Exa primer. I have the smoothing one. Yeah, smoothing primer. They also have a hydrating one. I've only used this once really, so I need to give it more of a shot, but yeah, I didn't have the best time. If you saw that video, you know. Wow, it looks so much nicer. I feel like I can just actually see everything. The last one in here for primers, this is the Huda Beauty. And you know, every time I use it, I do like it. It's very thin, very watery. Like if I don't want to actually have anything on my face, but maybe just need hydration, I feel like it's best for that. Otherwise, I don't feel like it preps my skin for foundation in the way I usually like, but there's something that's making me want to keep it. So I'm going to keep it, because I feel like every time I do use it, I'm like, oh yeah, that was nicer than I thought. So there's something there. Oh, primers, look at that. I might have to even rearrange my drawers too coming up, because I don't know how, you know, things are gonna go. That's why I really love, I picked out specifically like these kind of module drawers, so that way I can rearrange things as, you know, my collection kind of like lives and breathes and grows and contracts and everything. All right, we're on to the concealer section. I feel like most of the concealers I use are actually in this section, and then all the ones I don't really like are back here, so we'll see how it goes. The Glossier Stretch, I really love this concealer. I have pan on it already. Recently I've been revisiting it and I really do like it, so I'm keeping that. I really love this NYX concealer, the Bare With Me serum. It's so great, so I'm definitely keeping that. This is just the shade Light. I thought I would swatch these really fast because I picked up two when I bought this initially because I didn't know what shade to get and I was buying online, but Light is definitely more neutral, whereas this one here, look how yellow it looks. So I'm going to pass this one on. I hope my mom or someone can use it. I just know it's not my color, so there's no reason to keep it even though I like the formula. And that one's vanilla, which, you know, kind of shocks me, but just Light is really good if you're more neutral. All right, these e.l.f. ones, I really hated. I really didn't like these, so these are going to go, both of them. Same thing, I didn't know what shade I was going to be, but I just personally don't like these. I have two of the color correctors from Sigma. The one over here, obviously I love. It has pan in both shades. Like I really love this for easy days, so I'm keeping that. I'm actually going to keep the other one as well. I use this on Sam sometimes for headshots, different things, so I'm going to keep that as well for him. him. I love my Dior Skin Correct, so keeping that. I also quite like the Kosas one, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna smell it right now. Yeah, it seems to be good. Like, it doesn't stink. It kind of almost has like a weird flowery, almost perfumey smell. So that's kind of odd, but I am going to keep that. This Exa corrector, I'm also going to keep. I'm still testing that one out and seeing how I like it. The Milk Makeup, I did not like this. I know a lot of people do, so that's great, but I don't, so that's got to go. I think I'm going to keep this NARS around. It's just a mini. I think it's almost out of product anyway, but I'm going to keep this, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have the shade Vanilla. And then I am going to keep, at least for one more year, the Becca color corrector. This is like from before they were even out of business. So I've had this a while. It's been around. Hopefully I can use it up. I do really like it. It's a little bit dewy though. Like, I used to like that. And again, I do think it's nice just in small doses. Glad I didn't buy backups again still. I mean, it is also still available currently. And then I think for these last two concealers, I'm actually going to get rid of both of them. The Jouer one I can pass on, but I got it initially for like covering, you know, pimples, different things like that, but I just don't feel like the coverage is there. It's just like a little dry. I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. And then the Maybelline one's just a little old. I just don't feel like I'm going to reach for it over my other concealers in any timely fashion, to be honest. Even though it is my only drugstore concealer here, I'm still going to let it go. All right, so here is the drawer now. Definitely feels a little more manageable, specifically for me. I do want to try more base products like foundations, concealers, even primers in the next year, but this feels like a good place to start with that. And I have a lot of great things that I can still use, get my thoughts on, tried and trues, all of that. So first drawer down. All right, we're on to drawer number 2, and this is where I house all my foundations and powders. I don't feel like there's much in here, but there are a few things that need to go. I'm gonna just start off with these 2 stick foundations. Like, it's time. It is time to let them finally go. One is from Milk Makeup. It's just a little too dark for me. And the other one's the Huda Beauty, and they're both just like, they just don't work. And I'm not really into stick foundations as much as I used to be. And even when I was, these 2 didn't do it. So they gotta go. Okay, wait, I don't know if there's that much more that needs to go. So I have my backup of my Yensa. You guys know I love that. I have just a sponge here. I just put it in here because I'm like, maybe, I don't know. It's just going to stay. All my powders, I like them all enough. Like, I just got this glowish one for Black Friday. A Black Friday haul will be coming at some point. You'll see that in here though. I like put everything in here. So again, another little sneak peek. But obviously I'm going to keep that. I use the Huda Beauty loose powder a lot. I have the Kosas one. I have a small of the Laura Mercier. This one from Sigma I actually don't use, but I do kind of want to try it as a true finishing powder. I don't know. I never really did the finishing powder thing. And I had some of you guys recommend trying that with this powder because it is kind of glowy. So I think I want to try that before I get rid of it and see if that's maybe a route I like. I don't know. I want to try it. And then the Rare Beauty powder I'm going to keep as well. So all the powders are staying. And then when it comes to the foundations in here, one thing, like an exciting update, this used to house my Salt New York Sneaky Balm, but it's gone because I used it up. So that's really exciting. I actually ordered some. They're doing like buy 3 get 3 on the website for the holidays, like past Black Friday, past Cyber Monday, and so I went and immediately repurchased it. That's how much I've been enjoying it lately. So anyway, just a fun little update. I'm gonna keep that though. I'm gonna keep my Makeup Revolution. I'm almost done with the stick foundation, so that's gonna stay. The Yensa is my favorite, you guys know. I'm gonna keep the Kosas, although this is not my favorite foundation. I know everyone loves this, but this just for wear time, like it looks pretty good on, but then like long term, not the best, but I'm going to keep it around. These go off pretty fast anyway, so it's going to stay. This glowish like tinted dew thing is pretty good, but it reminds me more of like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter than it is like a foundation. It has more coverage though, so I'm going to keep it around, but it's not like my favorite thing, and I definitely feel like it does things similar to a lot of things in my collection. The Urban Decay Hydromaniac, this is going to stay, and I'm actually doing a pretty good job of using it up. I really like it. I don't know why I haven't been using it, so I'm keeping that. This was something I was working on this year to use, the Purlisse Ageless Glow Serum BB Cream. Very glowy, a little bit darker for me, but in the summer it was really nice for easy days, so I'm gonna finish that up. Honestly, this Exa foundation was absolute garbage. It's like very separated. I don't know if I got a bad one. I don't know if it's because it's Clean Beauty. Again, part of that like disastrous Clean Beauty try on, but I do want to give it at least one more shot. So it's probably going to go, honestly. It's probably going gonna go, but I'm gonna give it one more shot. If you don't see it in my collection, it's because I got rid of it, unfortunately. I was so excited for that one. And then I think it's time to get rid of the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body. I thought for some reason I got the Radiant one instead of the normal one, but I guess they're the same. I don't know, someone told me that. So I think this is like the lightest shade and it doesn't work for me. So hopefully I can pass this on to someone. I really wanted this to work, but this was a no. It's just too dark. All right, well, that's foundations. Pretty simple. I don't have a ton. Definitely an area that I want to just like branch out. I love my Yensa and it's great, but I definitely don't have like any recommendations other than that. And I'd like to know what else is good out there, you know? This next drawer is all bronzers, and I have cream bronzers. I have some face palettes as well, contour, that type of stuff. Just a great bronzer, honestly. Love it so much. The Makeup by Mario is one that I actually don't love as much as so many other people, but I think I might actually keep it because I used it the other day and it did look good. It's just more glowy, so I have to be careful that I don't look too oily with it, but I'm gonna keep it still. It's one of those products that's like still really good. I know that it's good and it would work for so many people, but isn't always the best for people with oily skin, maybe, if you want something more matte. My other favorite bronzer though this year has been the NARS. So good, you guys. Like, this is probably my favorite one for just easy everyday. Obviously keeping. This cream bronzer from Half Caked, I've been trying it out. It's the same formula as their blushes, and I do really like the blushes, but I don't like it in a bronzer because it's just a little bit too kind of sticky almost. Like, it's just thick and I don't really like it as a bronzer. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to get rid of that one. I love the blushes, but I don't think it works in the bronzer. Same with this ColourPop. It's just got to go. I don't like it. This is the Super Shock bronzers that came out this year. They're putty, but I just find it hard to like get the product from the pan onto my face with brushes and all that. So it's going to go. And also the color is just like too bronzy for me. The e.l.f. ones though I really like, and they just came out with the luminous ones. I kind of want to try those, but I do really like it. If you're looking for a dupe of the NARS, I feel like the e.l.f. putty bronzer is very close. I also have some more cream bronzers like back here, so I'm gonna pull those out. This is like a palette I got in a BoxyCharm a long time ago, so that's gonna go. I just don't use it, and it's more contour, which is nice, but I tend to use powder for contouring. I've only recently gotten back into contouring a little bit, so this is gonna go. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is like the sculpting wand, whatever. I've been using this and I have like such a love-hate with this. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I really hate it. It looks so dark, but it does blend out so beautifully. Like, the way that this looks on skin, really great, but the coloring's a little red sometimes. Like, sometimes I put it on and I love it. Other times I put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like I got sunburned, but I'm covering it up with bronzer. So I'm gonna keep it. It's new in my collection, like newer, but yeah, it's kind of a hard one for me. This is the Persona bronzer. I really love this. I have the shade Dune. This is more of like my bronzy bronze color, like definitely summer color, but it's super easy to blend out just like the cream blushes. So I'm gonna keep that. And then last for creams, this one's from Rare Beauty, and I just never got on with this one. I don't know. I don't really love it. I might keep it around. Do I want to keep it around? I just have so many bronzers I love, but maybe I'll give it another chance. I'm gonna give it another go, but definitely like a chopping block, if you will, item. Okay, I think, this is so tough because I have some Becca products in here. Obviously, we know Becca is no longer with us. You know, Becca is not a brand anymore. So this is the Be a Light palette. I was getting into Becca seriously right as they were closing, which really sucks. Beautiful, beautiful palette. I feel like this has so many great things in it, like the blush, the bronzer, the kind of like other bronzer, and the almost finishing powder. Like, they're so good, but unfortunately, one of the realities is that I'm testing a lot of new stuff a lot, and so it's harder sometimes to pull out old stuff, and then this is like even just more on the lower priority, even though it's amazing formulas, you know, and especially since it's like literally like dead and gone brand, and we're moving further and further away from when that happened. Like, that was early 2021. We're gonna go into 2023. Like, I can't believe it, but yeah. I think I'm gonna pass it on. I don't think it's like bad. So if someone wants it in my life, I'm gonna let them have it, but yeah, that's gonna go. It's gonna go. I just think that's the realistic choice. Now, the Chloe collab with Becca, this is one of my favorites. Like, I just think it's so pretty. I love this. It's like luxe to me. The formulas that are in here, all of it, but I think it's another one I'm gonna pass on. It's just gotta go. I know. It's gonna go. It served me well. I guess we'll finish up that drawer back there, but this is from Kaleidos. This is their newer contouring powders. The compact is so heavy, you guys. It's nice and sturdy. I really love that. This is in the shade Light, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's new. I'm still getting it. I like the contour powders. I don't know if I love the highlighting powder personally, but I'm definitely gonna keep that. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had these bronzers. I should keep these and just do a best and worst of bronzers video, cream bronzers. This one from Say, I was really excited about, but I do not like it. No. It just didn't work for me. It's a little too red, so I'm gonna let go of that. I also bought this at like the beginning of the year. I placed like an Ulta order. I thought, oh, I'm gonna try it out, but this, I don't like the color of this one either from ABH. It's like really yellow. It's like a yellow orange, and so it just doesn't look good with my skin tone, so that I'm also gonna get rid of. So hopefully those will work for someone, because those are, you know, nice brands, nice products. They just don't work for me. The last little bit that we have here, this is the Nabla bronzer. I really quite like this, even though it looks a little darker here. I feel like because it's a sheer formula and also shimmery, I think it looks really nice when I do use it, even though I do think it's more for like summer. I have the new Sigma bronzers. These came out this year. They're just like a matte bronzer, which is fine. Like, I don't know. I don't have like super strong opinions on them either way, so I think I'm gonna keep them around for as we go into summer. You know, summer will come again, you know, at some point. The Fenty Beauty is something I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale in spring, I believe. This is Into Sun, and I'm gonna keep that around for sure. I think out of all my matte bronzers, it's one of my favorites. The Kosas bronzer, I recently had this in a Shop My Stash because I wanted to get some thoughts, because I was on the edge of decluttering it. You know, it was starting to look good. This is one of those products, like sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. I love that it's baked. I love that it's shimmery. I love that it's sheer. Like, it's my perfect formula bronzer, but the coloring's just a little bit red sometimes, and also it smells like freaking crayon Play-Doh. Like, it smells so bad. So I think I'm just gonna have to toss this one. I feel like that's like a running theme with a lot of Kosas products, so I think they make some good stuff, but definitely just be aware of that. I think if you're picking that stuff up, that if you really want to get your money's worth out of it, know that you're gonna want to like use it consistently. It goes off just so fast, so that's going. I thought I was gonna keep it too, but I just smelled it right now and I was like, I can't keep it. I do have the Becca bronzer. I love this, you know. I know Becca's gone, but I think I'm gonna actually keep this one around because I used it today, liked it a lot, been using it recently, and I still like it, so I'm gonna keep it. I've been loving this Kevyn Aucoin powder, so that's gonna stay. I've actually been using it. This Hourglass I keep in my collection because I had it in my makeup kit, and I think I'm still gonna keep it. I think I am still gonna keep it. This is one of the things that I would be like, oh, I haven't used it in so long, so I should get rid of it, but there's a part of me that wants to keep it, and instead of listening to the declutter part, I'm gonna listen to the keep part and hopefully actually, you know, dig into this a little bit and get some thoughts on it. I just feel like I have the space, and if there's even a small part of me that wants to keep it, like, I'm gonna listen to that and, you know, try it out. So I'm gonna keep it. This is a bronzer I picked up earlier this year, and I believe her name's pronounced Hadija Schmidt. I think that might be right. She's a YouTuber, she's German, and I didn't realize she had a line. She also had a collab with Becca. Here we go, bringing up Becca again, but she had a collab with Becca, her Berlin Girl Glow. That was their collab. So once I found out she had makeup, I decided to pick this up. I also have a highlighter. Later you'll see it's that baked, semi-sheer, like kind of shimmery bronzer, and I've really loved it, so I'm keeping that. This Bare Minerals bronzer I have so many memories with, but it has to go. It's just definitely old. I don't reach for it as much. It's discontinued. Everything I love gets discontinued or has to go. And I think sometimes that's also because I tend to pick up things on the back end because of deals. It's definitely something I'm trying to be more aware of, but that's gonna go. And then last, this is from Viseart, and this just, I mean, I like it. I've used it quite a bit. I'm not in love with it, and also the powder itself just feels a little old. Like, it has hard pan, easy. I also got it on sale from Boxy, and I know sometimes that makeup can be old, and it just feels like it's giving me all those signs. So this I'm also going to get rid of. And that's now my bronzer drawer, which I feel pretty good about. I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick one, so I won't stay on it too long. This is more like my face mists as well as some sponges, like backup sponges. I also have a brow palette back there. I'm just going to keep it for now. That's also from my kit. I do like the Half Magic Dew Lock. I'm gonna keep that. I am gonna keep the MAC. I love this. I do want to be aware of like using this one up though, specifically like as in this one, because I've had this one a long time, but I do love the MAC Fix Plus. And then for this Osea, I don't know how you say it, but this I'm going to keep around, and I'm also going to keep the Dr. Brandt just to get some thoughts. I just don't know right now, so we'll see how I like them. Okay, this drawer is chaotic. This is chaos. absolute chaos, honestly. Because this drawer is a little bit lower, I'm actually gonna take everything out of here because it's kind of chaotic, and I'm gonna put it on top and we'll go through it up there. All right, so here we are with everything on top. I'm gonna do my mascaras first. I know I'm keeping my Tower 28. I really love this. I also recently opened this Gucci one up, and I do like that too. So I'm keeping both of those. A lot of the other ones have just been around a long time. So like the Stila, really loved it, but it's time to go. It's just too old. Better Than Sex sucks, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This ABH one wasn't my favorite, but also kind of old. Same with the Lottie London, not my favorite, but it's been open for a while, so it's gotta go. This Fenty Beauty's also been open for a while, so I'm gonna get rid of it. The ColourPop ones are like right on the verge, like, you know, they're a little bit newer, but not too much. So I might keep those. I have a mini of this Rare Beauty. That's gonna go because I don't really remember it, so it couldn't have been that good. That one's also been open a while. That's kind of like the thing with mascaras. And then these Cello ones are definitely newer, so I'm gonna keep them. And some of them are colored, which is nice. So that I'm gonna keep. A lot of this stuff is more like tools, so I don't know how much I'm gonna like really get rid of, like sharpeners and glues and like stamps and lash glue. Like that's all just gonna stay. These are all my eye primers, and I'm gonna keep this. This gotta go. Sorry, Pat. Like this sucked. Sorry. I also have the Alter Ego one. I'm gonna keep it for now, and then I have like a liquid liner in here for some reason. I don't know. I guess I keep that in here too. I feel like this is my fun drawer, a drawer that I feel like I don't use a ton, but I have. I think I might finally be ready, and I know like with some of the stuff of like my decluttering is like, oh, well, just in case. And I do like that, but I think these specific water activated liners from OMG Cosmetics, they were so nice to send these, but I've had them many years now. And I feel like if I want to do the liner, then I might try a different brand or different colors because these are all kind of pastel. So I think it's time to let go of these. I have some different liners here from Lethal. I'm going to keep all of these. I don't think they're dried out. I'll check them all. Oh yeah, a little dried out. Maybe for the dried out ones, I will get rid of them. I know that there's some from Teresa's collab that are new. Yeah, I'm going to keep those. So Harvested, I'm going to keep. I'm sure you can probably just like reactivate these. Is this the one? I just touched this one. Like, what am I doing? But I just know for myself, I'm probably, I don't really do gel stuff that much. So, oh yeah, that one's pretty dry. I feel like it doesn't help to keep them if they're not going to be like ready to use if I wanted to use them. Oh yeah, that one's the worst. That one's like jiggling around in there. Okay, I'm going to make sure these are really tight on the new ones. And I'm going to keep the two that are new and nice and healthy looking. Then I have some glitters. These are all from Slayfire. I bought them like in 2020 and I think they were biodegradable, but then I kind of heard some stuff that I actually weren't. I'm not really sure, but I don't really use glitter anyway. So I think, you know, sometimes I want to keep these around for like a festival or this, but I'll just use the other stuff I have, you know? So these I might get rid of too. Like those are gonna go. I wasn't expecting it. It's pretty interesting to just kind of go with my gut, go with what I feel, like no guilt, no anything, but I think this is all gonna go. These glitters are also pretty old, which, you know, they have like a bit of a gel to them, so I don't know. It's just time. This is more just like tool stuff. And I think I'm just gonna keep all that. The other thing that's really here are like, I put my backups and like samples. So I'm gonna go through that really fast. This is a sample of the Lash Rocket from Freck. I'm gonna keep that. I have this Lawless mascara. I think I'm also gonna keep that. I would be willing to try it. The Too Faced Better Than Sex, not my thing. So I'm gonna pass that on. Hopefully someone else can love it. I know this Pure mascara is pretty raved about, but I'm gonna let it go. The Cali Ray is something I wanna try. I've been having great luck with, you know, mascara. So I'm excited to try this Cali Ray because I've heard some good things. This is the liquid eyeliner pen from Sigma, and I think what I'm gonna do is actually just like switch out the liquid eyeliner pen that I had because Lord knows this is so old, so I'm gonna get rid of that, and then I'm just gonna keep the Sigma one around for when I want to use it. I don't remember loving the Fenty mascara, so I'm gonna pass on the sample. I love the Lash Snack. I picked this up during a Boxy sale because I loved it from getting it in BoxyCharm, so that I'm definitely keeping. Who knew I had another Gucci mascara sample? Like, heck yeah, I've really been loving it, so I'm definitely keeping that around. This MAC mascara I'm also going to try. I'm going to keep that. ColourPop BFF Liquid Liner. I might keep that liner as well, actually. I'm gonna keep it in the other liner drawer though. I don't even know this brand, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And I think I'm also gonna get rid of this mascara too. So definitely, you know, got rid of some of the unopened ones because I only go through them so fast and I already have ones I wanna try. So those I think I can pass on. I thought I would give you guys a look at what the drawer looks like now. So that's what it looks like. I also took some of these samples like out of the packaging so they'd fit better and I think it looks great. All right, we are on to blushes. I'm like excited. I don't know how it's gonna go though. Like I have no idea, but I am excited for it. I love this drawer. I love my blushes and highlighters. Those are some of my favorites. My single shadows. Like those are the drawers that make me like excited to play. But let's get in here and see what do we actually want? What do we actually want to use? What do we think we'll use? What do we like? What's inspiring us? That's what I'm thinking about. In the front here, I have a bunch of Milani blushes and I love all of these. So I'm definitely keeping those. These have been around forever and they've been raved about forever and for good reason. So I'm definitely keeping all of the Milani baked blushes. This Lottie London blush, I got as PR and you know, it's fine, but I definitely don't feel myself gravitating to it. So I'm gonna get rid of that, pass it on. I have a lot of these blushes from Clinique. I do love the cheek pops, you guys. I think they're so good. You guys know that for years and years I've had these. I also did get a few new ones. So I think I'm gonna keep the Plum Pop. Like I still love it. I still do. I'm gonna keep it. I'm also gonna keep Fig Pop. And then I think with Nude Pop, because it is just so, I mean, it's looking rough over here. I think it's time to let go of it. I have some other blushes I really like and I think it's just time. So that's actually gonna go in the trash. Like it has to go. I really like the other two I picked up earlier though. These are like in the opal range. So this one is called Topaz Pop and this one's Opal Pop, which is very similar to Nude Pop, which is also kind of why I'm fine getting rid of it. Maybe these aren't the opal range though. Maybe, I don't know. It's some other special thing within Clinique. I don't know if it was limited edition or not. I have this old little mini of Ciate London and I actually have all the blushes now. They sent them to me, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I do like those blushes though. This from Half Caked is a powder blush, really beautiful color, very pigmented. I thought I was buying the cream though, and they actually sent me all their creams, so I like the creams. I'm gonna get rid of this. I just don't think I'm gonna use it, and if I'm gonna go for this bright of a color, I'm probably gonna go with the cream anyway. I have this Bare Minerals bronzer, definitely keeping that. I really love that. The Dior Coral blush, I more recently picked this up and it's not blowing me away like I thought, but I haven't had a lot of time with it, so I'm gonna keep that one around. I have these blushes from e.l.f. and these are actually really good. Like I think they're really great. I use this one a lot. I think it's called Spiced Apple, so I'm gonna keep that for sure. Even this, I kind of like the orange. Like I kind of want to keep it. I don't know. They're so inexpensive. I can always get rid of them later if I feel like I want to, but I actually think they're pretty good for the price. Like not even good for the price. Like they're just good, but then when you can get them for like literally $2, I'm like, okay, well, that's really good. All right, I guess we'll just like go backward. So the Patrick Ta blush duo and She's Blushing. Oh, so hard to open. That I'm definitely gonna keep around. I just got this recently, so I'm gonna keep that. I have two other blushes from Patrick Ta, and these are just like the full pan blushes. I think I'm gonna keep these around as well. I did really like them when I first got them, and I just wanna keep using them more, so I'm gonna keep those. I like the colors. This is a product I really love from Bobbi Brown. This is, I think it was limited edition, but it is so pretty. Like I love these formulas. It has like a highlighter, marbled highlighter, and then a really glowy like bronzy blush, and I love it, so I'm keeping that. This NARS blush is one of my absolute favorites. This is Illicit. I think this color might be discontinued, which is unfortunate, but having this blush definitely makes me like, man, the NARS blushes are really good. I know we know that, but I'm just remembering, you know, how good they really are. This is from Chantecaille. I picked this up during summer because it was a summer, like this is a highlighter, but I use it more like a bronzy blushy highlighter thing. It's like everything to me, all in one. It's really, really pretty, and I love pairing it on top of like a more brown-based cream blush and then just gently going over this. I love it. Adds a nice sheen, adds that bronzy sun-kissed glow, so I'm keeping that for sure. This from Laura Mercier, I thought I was gonna love it. I was so excited. I really want to get her blush in, I think it's called Fresco. I think that might be it. It's a nice like nude, neutral, light brown blush, but this one, it was part of like a limited edition. I never quite got on with it. I don't know if I was just adding too much, but the way that the shimmer is in here, because it does have a light shimmer, it really just like shows the texture on my skin, not in the way shimmers normally do. It's like a matte shimmer powder. It just looks thick. Like it looks like a thick powder on my cheeks. And that's also because it's such a light powder. I feel like I have to build it up a lot to like get the color to show. And so then that's where that's kind of becoming a problem. So I'm actually gonna get rid of this. I know, I'm so sad, but I do want to try more from her blushes because I've heard good things. I just don't think this is the right one, and I think it might be different than her normal formula. The Rockateur blush, you know, I'm going back and forth like what do I want to do, but I like this blush, okay? I do, and I have hit pan, like you can tell I've loved it over the years, and I don't know, guys, I want to keep it. There's a part of me that wants to keep it, but I'm like in there and there it's just old. Is it time to let go? I think it might be. I'm gonna let go of this. Okay, goodbye. I think I can repurchase it, and if I can't repurchase it, it's okay. Like, you know, life will go on. I can find another color like it, but it is a really good one. They've also like redone their blush range, like things have moved on, you know, and it's time for me to do the same. All right, let's see. This Moira blush, this is so pretty. I love the embossing, and the color's really nice. If you want like a matte blush, it's really great, but I just never reach for it, and as much as I think it's so pretty, I just know I'm gonna reach for their cream blushes. Like that's a preferred product for me from them, so this is gonna go. Like I'm gonna let it go. I know what my heart's saying. The Pat McGrath blushes, this is the newer ones that came out, the duos, and I didn't love this, but I'm gonna keep it because I hope I can keep it. I really wanna make it work, I really do. So I'm gonna keep that still. I really do love this one though in Flirtatious, so I'm gonna keep that for sure. And then I have these Kosas ones, and these are ones I just never, like I have to force myself to use them constantly to remember I have them constantly. These ones don't smell, which is great, and they are powders. They aren't like the cream duos that they had. I don't know if they still even have those, but I think these are ones that as much as like I think they're nice, I think I'm gonna let go of them because they're a little powdery, and I don't know. I don't feel drawn to them, and I do like that. You know, I want to be drawn to it a little. So these are gonna go. I have some heart-shaped blushes here, and I have the Kimchi Chic. This is a blush duo. Really fun colors, very pigmented blushes. If you're looking for really pigmented powder blushes, Kimchi Chic is the place to go for sure. I just don't know if I'm gonna use these, and I used to keep them around because I'm like, yeah, just to have, and they're nice, like they're really pretty. I don't know. I feel like if I want this much, I probably have other things, and I just don't know if I'm gonna want to reach for it or not. I want to try more from Kimchi, the line and stuff, but I don't know if I want to keep this, so I think I'm gonna let that go. This ColourPop blush is another one. I made this big ColourPop haul. I don't know, the packaging's cute, the color's okay, but I think I'm also gonna get rid of that. Like it's just not, you know, igniting a little bit of a spark, and I feel like that is a big thing for me because it's like whether I'm gonna be using it in my everyday life, whether I want to like make a video with it, like there has to be something, and I just don't. There's so much else. This is old, but I don't know if I'm gonna let go of it. I think I might keep it. Lover from Illamasqua. Oh man, this one to me is such a keystone product in my collection for when I think of like time, you know. I've had this for forever. It's probably one of the only things at this point left that I've had since before starting my channel. So it's old as hell, but you know, the formula is just as good. No weird dots, no smell, and this color is so unique. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Some more stuff on the side. This is from Wet n Wild, and I love the idea of this, but I don't know. It never wows me when I use it. I don't know why that is, but I think it's time to let it go. I have this Pat McGrath blush palette. I picked this up on sale this year, and I think it's from last year's holiday collection. I'm gonna definitely keep it around, but this is one of the reasons I didn't pick up the blush palettes from this year. Not that they're not beautiful, and I do like the product. I just feel like I just have this one, you know? I wanna get to know it more, use it more. So I'm gonna keep this for now and hopefully get some good use out of it. Into the back, we have a lot of stuff that I feel like has been sent to me in PR, so I have like full collections going on. And I don't know how many of those I'm gonna break up because I feel like it's all brands that like I get PR from and like kind of, you know, tend to review a lot of the stuff that they come out with. So Kaleidos, I do really like these blushes. If you're looking for a really blendable, almost kind of an airbrush look, these are very like blendable, kind of powdery, but not like, they don't look like powder on your skin. They almost look more like a filter. They're really interesting. So I'm gonna keep those around, I think. I feel like some of these colors look very similar to like the Dior blushes that everyone loves, and I feel like they do a better job. So I'm just showing you all the colors here. I have a video, so you know, check out the channel. I swatched all these for sure in a video when they came out. These things back here though, oh, I'm gonna let go of every brand or thing I love gets discontinued or the brand dies. And that's what happened with these. I got these on YesStyle, and there was this really cool brand called Vivid, and they had all these different blushes, and they're the kind of blush formula I like where they're sheer and shimmery and just, you know, easy to use, really can swirl your brush in and almost can do no wrong. But this brand is just, I can't even find it anymore. So I'm gonna let it go. There were some really pretty colors, like really loved it. This one was my favorite one. I mean, look how pretty that is. Oh, but it's time to go. Time to go. I mean, I love the packaging, everything. It was just a cool brand, honestly. I have all these Ciate London blushes. I'm going to keep all of those because I do like this formula. They're like these really glowy, like highlighter blushes, essentially. They used to be marbled. I don't know if they're marbled anymore. I think they're just one color and there's only 4 shades, which there used to be more, I think, but I'm gonna keep those. These are newer, another like Black Friday pickup from Glowish, and I picked up 2 of the blushes. This one's Berry Juicy and this one's Sassy Saffron, so obviously keeping those, I just got them. In the back here, these are all my Odin's Eye. I'm obviously gonna keep all of those. Like, these are so pretty, and I honestly just wanna use them more too, so I'm excited to have some space to do that. And then in the back here are all the blushes. These came out from Sigma in singles this year. I think I kept most of them, if not all of them, so I think I'm gonna keep them. That one's really pretty. That one's called Tiger Lily. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep those around. I could see myself being excited to use those at different times, so I think they're worth keeping. All right, guys, so that's the new blush drawer. All right, here is my mostly cream blush drawer. I have a few in another drawer we'll get to. There's a lot to get through, and I'm realizing I'm not really swatching everything. I thought I was gonna do that, honestly, but I feel like this video is gonna be long enough already. So instead, I think going into the new year, I'm gonna be doing like, you know, more top favorites and just sharing those like that. Or we can even do like deep dives into collections, really swatching stuff if you want. But just let me know if you still want that. But I just don't feel like it fits here. Plus, I'm like standing. It's just a little bit of a different setup, so I hope you don't mind. Starting off, I'm obviously keeping all my Moira blushes. Like, they're all right here. I have tons of them. I really love them, so those are staying. I just picked up more of them. Very, very good. Oh man, okay, these Lila B, these are gonna go. I feel like they're also defunct, right? Like, they don't do their thing anymore. They don't work, which sucks because these are beautiful compacts. They're nice and heavy. But I'm gonna let go of those. I thought this was a blush from Phytosurgeons, but it's not. It's a cream shadow, so that's gonna go in a different drawer. I do have a blush. This one's in Evaporate, so I'm gonna keep this around. I definitely want to keep using it. It's a nice color. Like, I love the color. Look at it. It's beautiful. So that's staying. There's definitely like a lot of bloom. I don't know if that's the right word, but like a bloom on the top. So tell me if that's normal for you. I know their stuff's like maybe more natural, or I don't know. Let me know if that's normal or if it's bad. Okay, I just got it. It's not very old. This Kaja blush cream duo, I'm actually like into it, so I'm gonna keep that. I thought for the longest time I was gonna declutter this, but this is one of those products that I kept around and then fell in love with, and that's another reason for decluttering that. I've just found that my tastes have been in a flux mode a bit lately, so I'm keeping around things that I still kind of want to work, or maybe at some point could see myself liking in the future more, even if I don't like it now. I'm trying, so that way I can actually just use what I have instead of being like, oh damn, wish I had that again. Anyway, keeping the Kaja. I have some of the putty blushes from e.l.f. and I think these are nice. Like, I like them. I do have other cream formulas I like maybe a little bit more, but I don't dislike these, so I'm gonna keep them around. I think this is the regular one, but it's in Bali, and then I have the luminous one in Maui, which is more like a peachy golden shimmer one. So that's all staying. Over here, this is from Stila, and I'm gonna keep this convertible color. I just got this more recently. It's not old. Nice and pretty, like the color. Keeping. I recently pulled out this Fenty cream blush in a Get Ready With Me, and I really love the way it looked. This is like a limited edition color, but I think I might actually keep this. It just adds the tiniest bit of color with adding like a little bit of bronze, so that's gonna stay. But I think the other one, which came in this set, I think this was like in 2020 this came out. This, I never reach for it. It's so pretty. I really do like it, but color-wise, it's just not one I reach for, so I'm gonna let that go. This Wander Beauty duo is really pretty, but I never utilize the bottom half, which is like a lip balm. It's nice, it's nice, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna use it over other stuff, and I feel like that color, even though I like it, I have other things, so this one, I think I don't quite have the desire to use, so I'm gonna let that go. This is a Tarte cream blush. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and so I'm gonna keep that. I haven't even really got the chance to play with it yet, so I'm excited for that. I have this Ritual Defee blush, and it's a very unique color, as you can see. A more stiff cream formula, but I'm going to keep this as well. This is in the shade Desire, and I love how cool toned it is. So I'm excited to try that one out and, you know, use that. These are two cream blushes from Yes Style. I have a Holika one. I had these before, and I was like, I'm going to try it again, and I still, like, I can make it work more, and I like it okay, but I'm still not in love with this Jelly Dough blusher. I'm really not. So this is going to go. They're not bad, and I can see why other people might like them. Oh, gosh. I'm making everything a mess. Oh, wow. This just fell apart. What's going on? Anyway, I just personally am not going to make it work, especially when I have so many amazing cream blushes. It's just not going to, you know, make the cut. But this one is also going to go. The lid just fell off, and it's really pretty for that blurred look. Like, it does give you, it's a unique formula for sure, but I have other stuff. I'm just not going to use it, so it's going to go. Plus, it's broken. These cream blushes from Rowan, I'm keeping all of them. These came out this year, and I really like them, so loving and keeping. That first one is Pink Dusk. This one's Sunlit Coral. This one's Peach Flush. And then this last one is probably my favorite, and it's Natural Rose. So I'm keeping all those. The Dominique Cosmetics blushes, these cream blushes, guys, if you haven't tried these yet, if you see them on sale, like, pick it up. Really, really great. This is the peach one. This one's nice, but I love the rose one. So good. I love the packaging. I love the formula. This Natural Rose, you guys, so good. I'm telling you, one of my favorite blushes this year. It's the perfect mix of, like, neutral and, like, kind of brown, but also has some life. Like, there is a red to it, and I love it. So obviously keeping those. I love my Tower 28 Magic Hour blush. That's staying. This Mae Beauty I also really enjoyed, so I'm going to keep that. Another really pretty color. I have a type, if you can't tell. This one from Huda Beauty that came out with the Burning Cherry, like, whole collection they did is really nice. I like this one a lot. Really fun color. It also has a sheen to it, which is so pretty. So that I'm definitely keeping. I wish the compact wasn't so big, but it's beautiful. This Milani cream blush, really like this. This is the one in Nude Kiss, I believe. Yes, that one's really good. Keeping that. This Danessa Myricks balm, I feel like has haunted me, and it might be just time to go. It's so pretty, but it's kind of like, the formula is like Vaseline, you know? Like, it is more of that, which is pretty. It's such a pretty look editorially, all of it. It doesn't work as like a functional product for me necessarily, even though I love the product. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, okay. Even with not putting pressure on myself to declutter, you know, I'm still trying to make decisions that I feel like will actually, like, in the reality of life, be good. So yeah, that's one of those, I feel like. This is the See Me Haze blush. This is definitely new, so I'm keeping that. I've been enjoying it. Like, it's okay. It's pretty good. Just expensive. Okay, last two blushes for this little section. These are from Rodial, and they're these drops. And I think I'm gonna get rid of, even though these are so pretty, I think I might get rid of the pink ones and just keep the more neutral ones. Liquid blushes definitely aren't necessarily like my go-to. They're beautiful, but I just know this is what I'm going to reach for more. So I'm going to let go of those. I have some cream blushes back here that are in stick form. So I have all my Persona, definitely keeping those. You guys know I love them. I have the Visionary Flush things from Danessa Myricks. I have the shade, that's Bread and Butter. And then this one is called Ballet Slippers. And I'm going to keep both of those. I'm going to keep those. Those are pretty. These are two of the Ariana Grande REM blushes. So I'm going to keep those. I really like them, actually, from the line. It's like one of the things I really like. Okay. This Victoria Beckham blush is new. You'll see this in the Black Friday haul. Little sneak peek. I know, I hope I'm not like spoiling too much, honestly, but definitely keeping that. This is the shade Mini Skirt. You know, I think it's time to do something drastic about these Glossier blushes, and I think I'm going to get rid of all of these, mostly because of just time. Like, a lot of these are really old. I was gifted some of these from a friend, which was so nice, but it's time for them to go. I just don't use them enough, and I just know they're old. I know these are too old, so it's time to go. And although I can get down with a liquid blush, I do think I prefer creams in pans. Like, that's my preference right now, or even a stick, whereas the liquid isn't my absolute favorite. So with all that, I feel like it's just time. All right, we continue on. We have this section. I love this blush balm from Flower Beauty, so I'm gonna keep that. Maybe I'll zoom us in. I just hate when it's too zoomed in and it's kind of like chaotic, but I'm going to keep that. This Laura Mercier little blush, it's a liquid blush. I didn't love it. I don't love it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. That's gonna go. Same with this Dose of Colors. I didn't really love this blush. The color just wasn't right for me, you know? Like, this isn't one I'm gonna wear very often. I wish I had more base on it, you know? So that's gonna go. Or more neutrality, I guess, is more what I'm trying to say. It just looks interesting. I don't love it. Love this Pillow Talk, so I'm keeping that. Oh my gosh, these I hated, you guys. Ciate London, I did a blush try on, and these have to go. I did not like them. They were picking up stuff. They were so like sweaty looking. Like, I do not like these. I like this blush stick in Roosevelt from ColourPop, but I'm pretty sure this is gone. Like, that's no longer around, but I love how brown it is. Like, I love the color. So I'm gonna keep that around. Another one of the Charlotte Tilbury down there, keeping that. This Tarte, I was so excited because it's in the shade Exposed, and I was like, maybe I'll love these again. I just can't. This never looks good. It always looks kind of patchy. What the hell? That's gonna go. And that's newer, but it's just like, if you don't work for me, baby, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, Wander on the Glow. I don't think I've tried this yet. I do want to try it because that is a pretty color. And then it has an illuminator on the back. So that's the illuminator. I don't know, I'm gonna give that a shot. All right, that's feeling pretty good. The last section I have here, I'm gonna close the drawer a little, but these are ColourPop, and I also have this Hip Dot. The Hip Dot, this one, I did a video on these, and I think this one I might actually get rid of because I cut it open in that video if you didn't know. So it's not really functional, and it's also like kind of messed up, so that's gonna go, unfortunately, but I'm gonna keep the other two, just I guess spoiler. But for the ColourPop blushes, I do think I'm gonna keep most of these. Look how pretty that one is. Ooh. Okay, this is the shade Chiffon. Lots of sparkle to this. It's more like a blush lighter. I love that. This one from the Tinkerbell collection is also really pretty. This one's called Darling. Nice and bronze. Oh, love that. This one's called Drop of Hat. I'm gonna keep that. It's not Drop of a Hat, it's just Drop of Hat. This one, Yes She Did, is more matte, and I think this one I might actually get rid of just because I do prefer something a little bit more glowy than I do matte, even if the glow is coming from the formula, but this is like a true matte formula too, so it's just not quite my vibe, and I can pass that on. This one's called Sounds Grape. I'm gonna keep that. This one's called No Way. I'm also gonna keep that one. And then last, this one's called Brute Flute, and I'm also keeping that. So most of those I'm keeping. I do like this formula overall. And then back here, I have all of those half-caked blushes. So I'm gonna keep all of these, and I think I'm gonna do like a short probably, or maybe I'll do a video, we'll see, because I do have a lot of their stuff they sent me. So I really love this formula though for a cream blush. It does have a little bit of like a shine to it. It's almost kind of like a gloss, but I find with a brush, like applying it with a brush, it looks great. So I really like it, and it stays around because it kind of has a little bit of that stick, but I don't find it like to be tacky on my cheeks either. So I really like them, and I'm gonna keep all those. So lots of those. And that's this cream blush drawer done. Okay, this drawer is kind of miscellaneous, so let's go through that. It's like blushes and highlighters. I have a lot of blush palettes in the back, and I feel like it's time for some of those. This one's from Natasha Denona. This came with a BoxyCharm, and I think that it's gonna go. Like, I've used it once, but I didn't love it. I'm gonna let go. The Bloom palette I'm gonna keep though. I'm gonna keep this one around for sure. I feel like I haven't been as in love with it as I once was, but I still do like it, so I'm gonna keep that. This is a new Charlotte Tilbury blush palette that came out for holiday. Love it. Definitely keeping, obviously, so pretty. The Ciate London blush palette came in PR, and I was excited for it, but all the times I've used it, I haven't loved it, so I'm gonna let go of that. This is a highlighter from Lethal, and I just don't love it. I've never loved it, so I'm gonna let go of that one for sure. This is the High Life palette from Mae Beauty, and it's beautiful, but it just doesn't quite work for me. The highlighters, which I was most excited for, are just a little too dark, so I'm gonna pass that one on. I know someone in my life will like love this because it's nice quality, but it's just not something I'm gonna reach for. And similarly, this one, okay, this looks so pretty on, but when it comes to packaging and the fact that a lot of these colors are similar, I just don't think that it's going to beat out other things to use, so I'd rather pass it on. So that's going to go from Beauty Bakery. Now, these highlighters, these are from the Teresa and Lethal collab, and I really love this highlighter in here. It's a more sparkly formula, so I'm going to keep all of these for sure, so those are staying. This is where it gets hard with both of these, you guys, with both of them. There's a part of me that wants to get rid of both of these. Like, am I going to use this? Do I want to use this? Is it sparking joy? Is it bringing me back? Like, I have good memories of loving it, but are they gonna come back? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I just hate the packaging too, so it just feels bulky. think I'm going to be revolutionary and get rid of it. I didn't know. And then this from Natasha Denona, this diamond blush palette. This is another one, like, I just don't gravitate to it. I don't know if I feel inspired to use it. It's not about whether I've used it in a long time or not. It's just like, I don't know, it gets kind of lost. And it's so big. It's massive. I think that's going to go too, because I'm just, like, someone in my life could use it and love it. So I'm going to let go of that. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. So I'm keeping this and my Natasha Denona. Okay. We cleared a lot out there. I wasn't expecting, I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I feel good. These are all the highlighters from Sigma, and I do think these are pretty nice. I was using these right when they came out and really loved them, but it's been a second, so I definitely want to keep them, re-reach for them. I have a lot of the shades, but I know some of them aren't gonna work for me, so I think I might pass those shades on. So this one here, Sunstone's beautiful, but I think that's gonna go. Moonbeam is pretty, but it's one of those ones that's like golden and white. I usually don't love those, so I'm gonna let that one go. And then this one also, yeah, this one's just a little too dark too, so I'm gonna let go of Savannah. The two I'm keeping, this one's called Sizzle. Really, really pretty. That one adds more of a little bit of a bronze, and then this one is more cool toned, and this one's called Twilight. Really pretty. And that'll be easier too, where I don't have to like guess which ones works for me. Now I just have the ones that do. This REM Beauty highlighter. Oh my gosh, what a roller coaster. I used this recently in a video and I liked it. So I'm like, I guess I'll keep it, you know, because it looked great on my cheeks. I didn't love it on my nose, but I think I'm gonna keep that around. This MAC blush, okay. I am not super obsessed with this. This is Warm Soul, but I'm gonna keep it. I've definitely been trying more MAC lately and I kind of want to do a video. So I'm gonna keep that around. I'm gonna try to move it into the blush drawer though. The Ciate London highlighter, this one I just don't quite jive with. Can I open it? It's so pretty though. It does look pretty here. Maybe I will keep this one. I'm gonna give it more shots. Every time I don't feel like I have something like a special connection, but then I swatch it. So I'm gonna try it again. Let's see if we can fix that misconnection, baby. These are the Persona powder blushes. I'm going to keep all those for sure. And I'm going to move them to my blush drawer because I feel like I kind of forgot about these, to be honest, because they're in this kind of weird drawer. So those are going to move up. Okay, same with this Becca. I know Becca's gone, but I'm going to keep this one. I think it's Songbird. That's staying. This Melt highlighter duo, I'm still trying to learn to fall in love with, so I'm going to keep it around for now. These I'm going to let go of. I like this one from Yes Style. It's from Radium. It's like a really glowy peachy blush. I'm gonna keep that actually. But this other one is gonna go. They sent this to me as PR, but it's fine. It's not gonna stay though. Next we're getting into highlighters. Love this one from Elsie. Definitely keeping. I love highlight. Like I have a thing for highlighters, you guys. I did buy the one size one, like with Mickey on it. That one I'm keeping too. This is a newer one from Charlotte Tilbury. Like I personally don't love it, but I'm gonna keep it around for now. This came out this year. This one's an oldie, but I'm gonna keep this Too Faced one around. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Oh, Vesca, here we go. Definitely getting rid of this, but this sucked. This I would get rid of even if they weren't a dying brand because I just don't like it. I have this Marc Jacobs powder that I was gonna use as a highlighter, but I don't think I'm going to. Marc Jacobs is also, isn't it done? I think that might be done too, so that's gonna go. This blush from Ciate London, I actually really like. It gives me that kind of like sunburnt or even like cold cheek look. I'm just swatching things over stuff. Some of you guys are probably just like, hate me for it. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna keep that for sure. Then I have last two products. This I just haven't given a shot yet from Makeup Revolution. I was like really excited about it because it looked baked and so pretty, but I want to keep trying it because I feel like I haven't given it a shot. And then I'm still keeping my Wet n Wild Gothographic loose highlighter. I'm keeping it. All right, I realized as I was editing I didn't show you guys any of these highlighters, so I'm gonna do that. And I also skipped an entire freaking drawer of highlighters, so we're back. Okay, so in this section to finish up this drawer, this is the Milk Makeup highlighter, and I think these might be getting like discontinued, but this is the shade Lit, and it is really pretty, nice and sparkly. It's one of those highlighters that's like on the verge of being a little too dark for me, but I can still pull it off, so definitely keeping that one. I really like this. I'm super hopeful for 2023 that everyone comes out with highlighters. Like please, we have the blushes, we have the bronzers, like we need the sparkles, guys. We need the sparkles. These last three though, these are all from Fenty Beauty. So I know Trophy Wife. Let's see. This is What a Brat. Absolutely stunning, beautiful. Love this so much. So glad I picked it up. It's like a pink with a silver sparkle in it. Oh, love it. Trophy Wife is also beautiful. It's like a golden color. There is so much, again, sparkle to this, and I really love how it can sheer out. So for me, I use this more as like an eyeshadow when I do use it, but it is just stunning. Like, it is staying absolutely beautiful. And last, this is Mimosa Sunrise Sangria Sunset. I kind of like that name. I didn't realize how cute that was. And this is pretty. Like, I feel like this is the more wearable version of that Kimchi Chic blush that I got rid of. So I'm going to keep this one around. I think it's nice, at least for now. So that's going to stay. So really no more actual decluttering happening in here, but I'm glad I could show you those. This drawer, though, this is what we're going to go through. Although hopefully I'm not too much in this. I'm going to have to stop that. I think off the bat, I'm going to get these dirty ass Natasha Denona highlighters out of the way. I love both of these. Again, I feel like these are getting discontinued. Like, I freaking hope not, but they're so good. So this one is the more like subtle glow one, and it is absolutely stunning. I love it, even though it's a little bit more subtle. Look at that. Ooh. That doesn't even look subtle. It looks fucking beautiful. Get ready for the cussing, the passion, okay? Highlighters are my passion. The other one is the Super Glow, and this one's a lot more shimmery. It like just has more of like almost a metallic look to it. This is in shade number 2 though, and I love both of them. They're like in my top, so keeping, of course. This really is going to be a highlighter collection tour instead of a declutter, I feel like. The Pat McGrath Lunar Nude highlighter. Love, love, love that. Like, that is a beautiful highlighter, you guys know. This is the new one from this year, and again, absolutely stunning. I am for sure keeping that one as well. For being on the 4th shelf, these really are like my top shelf, you know what I mean? This is the newest Bobbi Brown in Quartz Glow, which is so good. I really love that one. I also have Pink Glow, which I also love. I wore this today, and it's so pretty. So pretty. This is the other highlighter I was talking about from Hadija Schmidt, and so pretty. Look at that. Ooh, yep, keeping. Nabla's highlighter in Ozone, another one of my favorites. Like, yes. Get ready, guys. I do have both of the Pixie highlighters. These are beautiful. I'm keeping both. I do prefer this one, though, I think. This is like the one I've had the longest. In Settle Sunrise, that one's probably my favorite, but they're both beautiful. This highlighter from Persona is a little bit old. I don't know. The thing is, every time I look at it, I'm like, maybe I'll get rid of it, but actually on it's so pretty. So I'm going to keep this again. I might do that Persona video coming up, so I want it for that, but I really hope they make some new highlighters. Okay, this is what prompted me to remember that, hey, something's up, because where are my freaking like Becca highlighters? I've been talking about Becca this whole time, and they're in here. So I have 5 Becca highlighters. I know. I know. And you know, to be honest, I really don't use these very often. I'm sure it has to do with the fact that, you know, but I don't know. This I repressed, it broke, I repressed it, and now it's broken again. This is like the limited edition Lunar New Year, Year of the Pig, I think. I love this, okay? When I tell you I love this, I don't know how to explain to you. I don't know what to do with it. It's crushed, so I think I'm gonna say goodbye just because of like everything. I think it's time to say goodbye. Oh, bye-bye. Berlin Girl Glow, though, is not getting off that easy. I am keeping her for sure. I think it's beautiful. It's like one of the ones I really like, so I'm keeping that. This one's Rose Quartz, and I don't know. I mean, it's hard because I don't know how many of these are still available. Like, I think you can get highlighters through Smashbox now, but I don't know. Part of me wants to keep it only because of the fact that it's gone, but I don't know if I love this, so I'm gonna put it on the side. I haven't done that with any products yet, but that's on the side. This is Pearl, which is very light, very like a white shade. Not my favorite. Again, another one that's kind of like, to me, on the chopping block, to be honest. And this one also. This is Moonstone. Okay, Moonstone's pretty though, but this packaging is disgusting. Like, I don't even want to touch it. It's like how the NARS packaging gets, so yuck. I think I'm going to get rid of that. I think I'm going to get all of those gone. Wow, what a moment. What a moment. But I think that this is real. All right, let me put these back in. I'm going to keep these out though, because they will just show me and I don't want to be seen, okay? Continuing back, this one from About Face. This is a newer one to me. It's more like a blush lighter. It's really quite beautiful, so I think I'm going to keep that around. I really haven't had time with it yet. I have this one from Odin's Eye, and I'm okay with some colored highlighters actually lately, but I think this one, it's so blue. Oh, it's so pretty though. It's so sparkly, you guys. It's like absolutely stunning. This would have been great for cold girl makeup. The swatch got me. The swatch got me. This is a classic MAC Soft and Gentle, and I don't know how I feel, guys. On a swatch on my hand right here, it's looking great, but I haven't gotten to feel that way about it on my face yet, so keeping, but I don't know yet. My absolute one true love, Pat McGrath. This is what, Lunar Allure, Nude Allure, Lunar Allure. Love that, keeping that. This one here, this is from About Face, and it is a golden champagne, but it has like a lavender sparkle throughout. It is really pretty. It's just a little bit dark for me. I'm gonna keep it for now. I want to keep giving it some shots. Every time I say that, I'm like, shot, shot, shot. I hope you weren't sleeping when I said that and I just woke you up to like Lil Jon. This is from Alamar Cosmetics. Really beautiful. I need to give this some more love and really decide what I think about it because it is high shine. High shine. Okay, last for this drawer, I have the Dior Quad, and I'm definitely keeping this. I feel like it took me a while to fall in love, but I do quite like it, so that's staying. Some more MAC. I feel like I've definitely been exploring MAC because they're just staple and their shit stays around. I love that, you know? This is Double Gleam. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I own Double Gleam. This is newer, so I'm definitely going to keep that and keep testing it. This MAC highlighter, this came out for the new year, I believe. Embossing so pretty. I haven't fallen in love with it. I used it the other day though, and I did like it, so I'm gonna keep it around still. It looks so good in the swatch, but I promise the shine is a little bit harder to pick up on the face, but it's staying for now. Another classic highlighter. This one is from Laura Mercier, and it's the baked highlighter, so this one's more natural. That I'm definitely gonna keep around. I have all of my Kaleidos back here. I'm keeping all of them. I really love them. If they came out with more, I'd keep them all. Like, I just want them. Same with all of my Odin's Eye. I have different videos throughout the years on the channel, so check those out if you really want swatches of those. And then I think last really are these side ones, which are more palettes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Gold Bar palette. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I picked this up after the fact. It'd been pretty discontinued, but I found one new for a good price. Like, snatched this baby up, and I am so happy with it. Like, you can see how much I've used this. So I love this, and I know she's coming out with highlighters soon. I'm so happy. I'm telling you, it's going to be the year of highlighter, and I'm fucking ready. I'm also going to keep the Hourglass palette. This is the strobe one. It's really quite pretty, keeping that. This Kevin Aquan one, I really only use this shade down here. I love it. It has like a nice sparkle to it, so pretty, but I'm definitely going to keep it. It's really, really great. And this I almost decluttered a long time ago. So glad I didn't. Hopefully none of the stuff I got rid of now do I feel that way about later. We'll see. And then this is newer, even though it's older, from Too Faced. And I really like, I always was kind of drawn to this. I loved the idea of 3 different textures. So I'll give you guys some swatches. So there's like a regular highlighter, I feel like almost a satin going on here, or like a slightly radiant like setting powder, and then a really sparkly one. Oh, and I love it. So I'm keeping that. Okay, and that's the highlighter drawer. Glad I came back. We could share the love for these. I would have been really disappointed if this wasn't included in the video, and I'm sure some of you would have been too. So that's my highlighter drawer now. Bye-bye, Becca. Goodbye. Okay, for this last drawer, it's all cream highlighters, and I definitely have thoughts on a lot of these, but I don't know how much I'm going to get rid of because I still want to test things or have them for different stuff, so I don't know how this is going to go. This ColourPop Super Shock highlighter cream thing, I'm definitely going to keep. I really enjoyed that. The only other real palette I have is back here from Salt New York, and this has a lot of different stuff in it. It has some highlighters, has some blushes, a sculpting product, so I'm going to keep this all. I really want compacts, though. I know that would help me use them so much more. In the front here, this is gonna go from Grande Glow. I thought I liked this. I did a highlighter try on, but I just don't reach for it, and I kind of don't want to, so I'm gonna let go of it. This, even though it's old, discontinued, like, I'm keeping it. I like this highlighter. As long as it doesn't smell, I'm keeping it, okay? This Refi, I'm gonna keep it around even though I don't know how much I love it. This Say, I kind of want to keep it around too, even though it's getting a little old, but I kind of want to try it with like new eyes, you know? So I'm gonna keep that. This one though is too old from Ilia. This is like old, and this is a very natural product brand, so that's gotta go. The Steve Laurent highlighters out of here. Tower 28. This is like a bronzer luminizer thing. I'm gonna keep it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for now, I guess. I did pick up one of these like kind of blush lighter, for me at least, in this color from Dominique because I loved the blushes so much, so I want to give that a shot. I love this Rowan Cream highlighter. This is one of my favorites, honestly. So, so pretty. So I'm keeping that. The Persona one, I don't love. I really don't love this. It's one of those more like glossy sticks, but I'm going to keep it. I am an affiliate with them and I want to do a best and worst of, so I'm going to keep this around for now. I'm keeping the Charlotte Tilbury Spotlight wand, and then I'm going to keep this one for now from Flower Beauty. I still want to keep testing it, but I do prefer the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think they're like really dupes. Like I know they're supposed to be, but I do really prefer the Charlotte Tilbury still. Okay, last here I have my ColourPop ones, which I think I'm going to keep all of them. Like I really love the ColourPop Super Shock formula. Love this Tinkerbell one of my favorites. It is just so pretty. Yeah, they're all gonna stay. Those are all gonna stay, but the RMS one, this one's gonna go. This is, I don't even know where I got this, but it felt like there was like bumps on the surface, so that's not good. That's gotta go. And that is my cream highlighters. Woo. All right. All right, we're on to lip products, you guys. Lots of lip products. I'm gonna go through them relatively fast. And again, if you wanna see more like in-depth swatches of lip products and stuff like that, maybe we can do a video like that. I wanna do something on like my top favorites. So yeah, let's just dig in. Up here in the front, I have all my NYX Butter Glosses. Love these. I'm going to keep all of them. Contrarily, I have all these ColourPop lip glosses, and they all gotta go. They all gotta go. I don't like the ColourPop formula, so those are leaving for sure. And when I say the ColourPop formula, I mean mostly just like any of the ones I've tried, really. They're not for me. I have these Dose of Colors lip oils. These just recently came out. I'm still testing them out, so I'm going to keep them for now. I'm going to zoom us in a little bit more. This Kaja Gloss is pretty good, but I think I like the other ones a little bit better. So I don't know. I kind of want to keep it though, so maybe I'll just keep it. I love this Fenty Beauty one. Oh, I love that. This is just a sample, but once I run out, I would purchase this. And then here I have this Sigma lip oils. These are pretty good too. I'm going to keep those. This is the In Beauty Project lip glaze, and I actually repurchased this because I liked the one I had so much, but I don't love this as much, so I don't know. I'm going to keep it around and see if I just had an off day with it, but yeah, it's weird that I don't love it as much as I did. I feel like it changed from the first one I had, which was like right when they first launched. They had sent me PR, and then this one I bought, and I felt like something was different. For organization, I kind of had it like these were more like lip glosses. These were like tinted balms and stuff, and then it was just starting to overflow, so it's just kind of a lot. Going in here fast though, like I know I'm keeping my Linda Hallberg. I love this gloss, so good. This is in Mellow Mauve. Keeping that. I like this Lawless like balm glossy lip thing too. I'm gonna keep that. Absolutely love my Patrick Ta. These from Fenty, I actually got from, I think it was BoxyCharm, but I feel like they're off. Like I think they're bad. So that sucks. Like I'm just very wary. If it's like older product, I'm just like, no. If they've been around a while, no. If they've come out in the last couple years, okay. But if they've been older than that, I'm like, I don't know how old that stock is. So that's going. Unfortunately, this Huda lip balm is new. This is like a plumping one. I've been like into the plumping lip balms lately, like lip glosses, lip balms. This one from Ciate Linde actually isn't too bad. Like I like it. It's also plumping, but I don't know, like smiley stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand. I like my little mirror. That's kind of it. That's going. These I was trying out from Yes Style, and these are from Etude House, and I thought they'd be dupes for like the Tarte ones, and maybe these came out even before the Tarte ones. I don't know, but I don't like them nearly as much. So those are, I'm actually gonna get rid of. Like they're not bad. I could see other people liking them, but they just weren't it for me. So I'm gonna get rid of them. The glosses I do love from Yes Style. Oh, these ones from Romand. Love these. I also love the Glasting Water tints. These are definitely staying. These are also so good. I definitely am pretty harsh, I feel like, on the lip products because I just want stuff that I really want to reach for, you know, and I've loved trying new stuff, but if I've tried it and I kind of don't like it, it's gotta go. I really actually love this Winky Lux. Like, who knew? This is pretty good though. I'm gonna keep it. Like I mentioned, I like these Kaja glosses, so I'm keeping those. This Rare Beauty one is one I'm still kind of trying out, so I'm gonna keep that. Same with this Item Beauty one. That one I'm still testing out, but one that I got at the same time, this one from Nabla, I don't really love it as much. It's pretty thick. That's the reason I don't like it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These back here, these Sigma glosses, like I just don't love the Sigma glosses. I keep them around because I'm like, maybe, but I don't like that. Oh, this one doesn't. Okay, maybe I'll keep that one. But they used to have like a brush. Let's see if this is a brush. Oh yeah. Like, no thank you. No, thank you. I think I might keep this one around though. I'm gonna keep around this Maybelline one for sure. This lip oil from Yes Style, that's gonna stay. I've even been loving this Too Faced lip plumper, so that's gonna stay. I feel like these are my two special lip products that I got this year. Like during the sale, I bought this one during the spring sale, this one during the winter sale, and I'm gonna keep both of them. One's from Merit, one's from Givenchy. I don't love the Givenchy, but I'm still keeping it. I'm definitely still keeping that, okay? This I want to give more of a chance, the REM Beauty. This is the one that has that ball in it. You can see that there. So I'm going to keep that, see if I maybe like, I'm going to put it on right now while I'm doing this. I mean, it's kind of fun that it does, you know, cool your lips. I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like these lip oils from Wander are getting kind of old. I'm gonna smell them. They literally don't smell at all. One has like a neutral. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep those, okay? New Victoria Beckham, that I'm gonna keep. This is the Summer Fridays lip balm. I'm gonna keep. All my Rowan glosses here, keeping. I have my Persona glosses, which I need to give these more of a shot. I feel like I don't really know much about them, but they're just like on the bottom here. How would I ever know? Maybe I'll move them up. This Dose of Colors lip gloss though, gotta go. I did not like that at all. Okay, it still feels like a lot of lip products, but I'm gonna leave it for now because I do feel like I have been enjoying some, you know, different ones, and maybe I'll just rearrange my drawer a little. Okay, now onto this other little drawer here on this side. This Charlotte Tilbury, I got as a gift with purchase, but it's so good. Like, I really love that. I was using it so much when it was summer, so keeping that. These are new from YSL. I'm also going to keep these. They're more like that sheer balm. They were doing like buy one, get one, so I picked a couple up because I love the packaging. These felt like such an OG beauty moment, you know, like, oh, I remember everyone having these in their collection. Oh, I see some ColourPop. Let's get that out of here. These different ColourPop lippies gotta go. I love this Tarte Maracuja lip plump. Love that. I have another one too. I don't think this one's plumping. Love the Makeup by Mario. The Persona I really like. I guess the Meditate is one of my favorites. I'm kind of surprised I didn't mention this in my comfort makeup video because this is really great. Other one, I had it like kind of, it's just soft, but they said they're working on the formula on that. So I'm going to keep that red one too. I'm going to keep this Bobbi Brown around still. That one's so pretty. This Rare Beauty one, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. I'm going to keep it for now. This Naming one, okay, I like the color though. I might keep that. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. Then I have also a Glossier one. So I'm going to keep all of those, I think. These are more like, again, the tinted balm type stuff back there. And then these on the side, I'm still testing these out from Yes Style, so I'm going to keep these. They're from Peri Para, and they're like those glossy stains as well. So I'm going to keep those to the side, and that's the lip drawer, the gloss drawer. This is my lipstick drawer, so lots of stuff going on in here. I have all my Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, which I love, so I'm keeping all of those. I did buy a few. I wasn't expecting to, but during Black Friday, they had such a great sale, and so I picked up even a few more shades, and I also did buy one to replace this one because it's in the old packaging, and I just know it's getting old because it's like from where I used to live like 5 places back, so it's time. So let me find that. Yeah, it's called Kiss of Fire, so I'm gonna keep my new Kiss of Fire and get rid of the old one. But otherwise, for the regular formula, I love these. These are like the only liquid lipstick I like, honestly, or really one of the only liquid lipsticks. The Velvets, I don't love though. These Velvets I don't love, so I think I'm just gonna pass them on because I know I would just go for a different Velvet Moussey lip color than the Dose of Colors one, or I would go with their liquid lipstick formula. So I'm gonna get rid of all of these. We're just really drying, so yeah. I have all my Kaleidos in the back there. I'm gonna keep all of those, so those are just gonna stay. Then over on this side, I do have some stuff I feel like I can go through. These are all the BK Beauty lipsticks, and I haven't really given them a shot because I don't normally love a traditional bullet, even though these are like square. But I kind of want to keep them still, so I'm going to keep these. This Kaja Little Heart, I mean, it's got to go, right? I'm not going to use this. I feel like I'm going to, yeah. Oh, very sheer. Yeah, that's going to go. This Wet n Wild, like, I never use. I'm going to get rid of that. I do like this Stila Patina. I'm going to keep that. I love that it's small. I love this liquid lipstick. I'm gonna smell it. If it still smells good, I'm keeping. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it from Too Faced. I got this in a box charm forever ago. Honestly, it still smells good to me, so I'm keeping it. This I'm not probably going to use. This is another like Yes Style PR, so that's going to go. This is from Odin's Eye. Really pretty color. I think I am going to keep that, even though it's another bullet lipstick. I think that one's really pretty. And then this one from Fenty. Do I keep it? I just do love the color, so I think I might actually keep this one. It still smells okay. It doesn't smell like, you know, Play-Doh or something, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, and then last, I have this little drawer up here. It's kind of hard for you to see. I honestly think I'm gonna keep all of it. I have like NARS pencils. I have a Jane Iredale one, some Kaja, an Hourglass, like all that's gonna stay. This is from Peri Para. It's like a moussey ink thing. I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to move it over there. And then this front drawer, it's kind of hard for you to see. I'll do that. But this is lipsticks. I have some Gucci lipsticks here. These were a gift from Hannah, so I'm going to keep these. This one's really pretty. I need to wear that. And then that's the other color. I don't have a ton of bullet lipsticks, like I really don't, but the ones I do have, I feel like are really pretty. This one from MAC is in Syrup. It's more of like a real, like true nude. That's it there. So I'm going to keep that, like almost concealer lips. And then this year I bought Boy from Chanel, which is a color that's like been on my list to try for forever. This always reminds me of Makeup by Tiffany D. I think she really loved this forever, so I'm keeping that too. All right, so that's my lipstick drawer. All right, so this is my lip liner drawer as well as like lip balms. So I have lip balms in the back and then tons of lip liners. I have so many lip liners, you guys. I do think I'm gonna get rid of quite a few though. I've been like testing different formulas and doing different things, and I just feel like I'm at a good place with what I do like, at least somewhat. I at least know some I don't want. I guess that's more it. All the Jane Iredale ones I love. Some other more staple ones, I have the Mae Beauty in Angelou. Love that liner. I also have Wherever Walnut from Makeup Forever. I have this little nub, and this was actually in my purse. I'm probably gonna put it back there, but I love this color so much. The Persona liners I quite like, so I'm definitely going to keep those ones. I just bought a bunch of these Moira ones, so I'm going to keep those for sure, at least for now. I have this Gucci one I picked up during the Sephora sale in the spring. I'm going to keep that for sure. I mean, it's Gucci. I'm going to keep it. These ABH ones, though, I do not like them. I don't like the formula. They like lock down in that weird way, so those are going. I also am going to actually get rid of all of the ones I have from BK Beauty just because they're like that retractable one. And I know some people might really like that style, but it's definitely not my style. So I just know I'm not going to use them, and I know someone could get so much use out of those. So I'm going to let go of those. The Milani lip liners are definitely a formula I like, so I'm keeping those. I've also quite enjoyed the Essence one, so I'm going to keep those. Even though the colors, like I don't love the color section, they kind of turn a little pink, but I do like the formula. I'm going to keep them for now. MAC Dervish, it's just time. Like it's time. Goodbye. It's dead. MAC Stone. This is one that I was so disappointed with because it's more of that like goopy formula instead of a drier formula like I thought it was going to be like Whirl. So that's kind of disappointing. I'm going to keep it for now though. I'm going to keep it for now. I have a Victoria Beckham lip liner, keeping that for now. I do have some House Labs ones and I can't remember what the formula is like on these. So I think I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep Whirl as well for now. And I think the rest might be NYX. And I just want to like get my thoughts. I feel like the formulas are all different between all of these. So I'm going to keep them for now. If you asked me 4 years ago if I would love lip liner like this, I would have laughed in your face. But now it's like one of my favorite things. I love lip liner. It's like one of those things once you get older, you're like, I understand. I get it now. All right, moving on to the lip balms in the back here. I'm gonna get rid of this Cab Beauty, whatever. It was nice, but it's time to go. This is also way too old, the Kopari lip gloss. I love this, but it's too old. I'm trying to give the Glossier Balm.com a chance again, but it's been tough. I'm gonna keep it for now, but Patrick Ta's lip mask is pretty good. I'm gonna keep that. This is a Gucci lip balm. Gucci girl, keeping it. All my Laneige I'm keeping, and I have a few. I have the Apple and the Big. I got a mini. I got bigger minis. Like I got a lot. And I have this other one, which I've been enjoying quite a bit. It came in the FabFitFun box. So I'm going to keep that. It's like so far away. I'm sorry. So far away here. These fresh ones back here, I am going to keep those. I really want to finish the peach one at least this next year. Like I want to finish it up. These Emile Cordon, these are getting kind of old, but I like the coconut one, the St. Bart's. So I'm going to keep the St. Bart's, but I think I'm going to pass on the tinted one. Yeah, I think it's time to go. They sent me new PR like this year at some point. So I have one of those. So I'm going to keep that for now. But yeah. This is also PR from Biro, and this is like a mint julep lip mask. They do like all like I don't know, they like talk about their skincare is like a salad in a skincare. So I'm like, I don't get it, whatever. But that tastes good, it smells good. And then I have the Sigma lip balm also, which I do really like, the lip mask. That one's pretty nice, I'm gonna keep that. I really do love my lip balms, you know it. Okay, that's the final lip product drawer. All right, this is my eyeliner drawer, and I have a lot of stuff in here because I love my eyeliners, but I think there's a few I can get rid of for sure. So back here, those are my Odin's Eye, and I honestly don't love that formula, but I am gonna keep them for reference, so they're gonna stay back there. These liners from Essence really suck. They're not very good, you guys. Like, I tried using them for like different things and I don't really love them, so they're gonna all go. In this drawer over here, these are all of the duochrome, like multi-chrome liners from Kaleidos. I also do have the one from Danessa Myricks. I'm just gonna keep them all over here, but I love the Kaleidos ones. The Danessa Myricks one broke on me, but I'm keeping all of them. We'll get to brows, I guess, next. It's kind of hard to see, but I do have quite a few brow products in here. I think the only thing I want to get, I don't know, I want to try the e.l.f. one again though. I think I'm only going to get rid of these two darker pencils. I feel like I was trying to use them up, but at this point, I just like my Rowan, and I have so many backups of that I'm going to get rid of these. I also don't remember loving this Essence, but I can't remember, so I guess I'll keep it, you know, no harm. I have all my extra brow stuff on the side, so we'll just leave that for now. I think I'm going to pull out the eyeliners and we'll just do them on the top here. I think that'll be easier, and we're also going to have to do that with the next drawer so we can get in a little more detail. All right, so here we are with all the eyeliners. Lots of stuff in here. I'm going to pull a lot out at least so we have a place to put them. Okay, so liners I know I love. I love the Charlotte Tilbury one, definitely keeping. The Pixie one, you guys know I love. I think it's Rose Glow, maybe is the name. I need to get a new one, honestly. And honestly, I'm going to keep all of the Pixie ones that I have. Hopefully, I'll be able to figure out soon which ones work for me and which ones don't, because some of them I feel like burn my eyes, but I've just been having issues with that this year. But I'm going to keep them all for now and kind of sort through that. I also love the Persona liners. I'm going to keep those. There's like a black, a brown, a copper, and a plum. Now, these Dose of Colors ones, I'm so sad because I feel like Teddy is such a unique color. I might keep Teddy. It's just so pretty, but the other ones I'm gonna let go of because they're just that twist up formula and I don't love that. It's not my preferred way, so I'm gonna get rid of the other two. I also love all my Urban Decay ones, so I think I'm gonna keep and pull all of those. I think my new favorite though for the Urban Decay is that mushroom liner. So good. There's some more Dose of Colors. Those are gonna go. Finally getting rid of this Clarins one. Even though it's really pretty, it's gotta go. I'm also gonna get rid of these Glossier Play. I keep them for the colors, but the formula sucks, so you know, it's just not worth it, honestly, and it's not even around anymore. Like, it's gotta go. These ColourPop Raw Beauty Christie ones I'm also gonna get rid of just because they're the twist up. I have two of the Persona in black and I don't need that, so I'm gonna get rid of one. I did pick up some of the Victoria Beckham. This is also the Jones Road Beauty, so I'm keeping those. I'm also keeping my Linda Hallberg ones that I picked up earlier this year. This twist up Tarte pencil has to go. This is so old, like it's probably dangerous, honestly, to put on my eyeballs. This is another Urban Decay. This is a KVD from the holiday collection. Spoiler for video coming up. And then another Victoria Beckham keeping. I always keep this Wander Beauty one because it's the, like, really the only real navy I have. So I kind of do want to keep it, but I don't love the formula. So I think I might actually get rid of it. I might get rid of it. And then I just need a different navy that I actually like. I think same with this like Appeal liner. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's like fine, but I have so many browns I love, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I have these LA Girl ones and the tip on one broke off, so I don't know, but I think I'm gonna keep them. I don't know, they're kind of fun. I just want more thoughts, so I'm gonna keep them for now. I always keep around these from Revolution Beauty and the Bratz collection, like the first one they came out with. It's still available on a site. I found them recently. And although I don't use them a ton, they are unique colors, so I keep them just for those fun times. And I love that they're pencils and they're decently pigmented too, so they're staying. Okay, I know I've been getting rid of all the wind up ones, but these are staying. Inchworm can't leave yet. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. And I'm gonna keep these too. So that's my liners. Not a ton, but we did some stuff. Okay, in the next drawer, this is where I keep all my shadow sticks, and I love shadow sticks. As you can tell, I have a lot. I really, really love them, so I don't know what I'm actually gonna get rid of, but there might be a few things. These are all my Laura Mercier and my one little Bobbi Brown, so I'm keeping all of those. I have one from Ariana Grande's line. I'm gonna keep that for now. I have these sparkling ones that I got from Yes Style, and I don't love them, so I actually think I'm gonna get rid of these too. Like, like, I could see why people would like them, but they're so shimmery in the inner corner, and I just am not really into the look. So those are gonna go. I've really enjoyed the Tarte Trio from Holiday, so I'm keeping that. And I'm also gonna keep my Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow sticks. I feel like Sigma has some really good ones, but there's also a lot I don't love from them. I love Persuade. Ooh, Bubbly is pretty. I'm gonna keep Bubbly. I don't love that one. I love Sorbet. That's like my favorite one. That one's pretty nice. Maybe I'll just keep them all for now. I'm gonna keep them all. And then I also have some that I got from YesStyle. These are from Keradium as well, and these are pretty good, so I'm gonna keep those. I almost feel like I can get rid of all of these. Like there's some from Trestique. They're fine. I'm just not feeling them. ColourPop ones, I'm gonna swatch them to make sure, but I didn't love those. Oh wow, I said that the Ariana Grande one was like the same. It's not. The ColourPop ones are even more small than the Ariana, so I'm wrong on that, sorry. Let me swatch these. I just don't love these. I might keep this one. That's the only one I'm gonna keep. Otherwise, the other three are going. And I think all these are gonna go. The Trestique ones for sure. This is from Etude House. Let me see it. I mean, it's pretty, but I use bases more on my actual lids, not my inner corner. So I'm gonna let that one go. That's pretty good work. These are the two left. I have my Byredo stick. I'm definitely keeping that. I have these Mae Beauty ones, and they're okay. Like, they are pretty, but I almost feel like I could pass them on and like my mom could use them more, or like other people could use them more. I know they're pretty, but I think they're gonna go too. I don't love them, you know? I don't love them. I'm not like excited to reach for them. I feel like it's a chore and I don't want that. All the Moira ones I just picked up, I'm gonna keep for now. I have this Urban Decay stick. If it's still creamy, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. These are all from About Face, and I think I'm gonna keep these too. That's a pretty color. This is the one I picked up more recently, the one I've used the most for sure. Oh, look at that taupe. Look at it. It's so pretty. The pink one is the one that I don't love. I don't really love that color, but I'm gonna keep it for now because I feel like I'm gonna try more About Face in 2023, so I wanna have it. And then last, these are from e.l.f. and I really love all of these, so I think I'm gonna keep all of them. There's some nice colors, like I like them. Okay, that's shadow sticks done. All right, we're on to the last unit, and I only have a few drawers to go through because a lot of these have mini palettes in it. And like I said, all my palettes, like big, small, really anything with over 2 shadows, I'm gonna be decluttering in its own video, so stay tuned for that. But we have lots of single eyeshadows and stuff to go through still. So this is a lot of my cream shadows and liquid shadows, just stuff like that. And I have a lot to go through. Off the bat, all my Moira little shadows are staying. I love these. I have a whole video, so check that out on Moira. Just search that on my channel. You will find it. It's a pretty recent video. I am going to keep this Nightmare Before Christmas shadow, even though it's a little bit dry. It's so pretty. I'm keeping that. If you've been here, you know I keep these every time. W7, these got to go though. They're so old now. Like they are. But they were seriously some amazing cream shadows. So, you know, great job, but they're gone, so they gotta go. Like seriously, so pretty. They gotta go. I have my little hip dot icons on the side here, so I'm gonna keep those. I have a bunch of Kaja. They're not all in here, but I'm gonna keep all the ones I have, so those are staying. But they're kind of in my purgatory section right this minute, but they're gonna come in here eventually, so yeah. This is a shadow that's so pretty. It's kind of similar to the ColourPop where it's like dried out, but still like absolutely beautiful, so I keep it. But I think I'm gonna let go of it. I have this MAC paint pot. It's so pretty. Oh, it's like a sheer golden sparkle. Love that. I'm also gonna keep the Vintage Selection cream shadow pot. I'm gonna keep this Maybelline Color Tattoo. Even though this is so pretty, I don't know. I just feel like it's time to let go of this Lorac shadow. Even though I do like it, maybe I will keep it. If I'm actually gonna use it, like, do I actually wanna keep it? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. No need to hurry to declutter. And then I'm for sure keeping all of my Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow pots that I have. I have 2 of the new ones, and then I also have Oyster Pearl, so those are all staying. Continuing over in this corner here, I have all my KVD Dazzle sticks. Those are all staying. I love them so, so much. Like, these are so great. I'm so glad that most of the colors came back. I'm also keeping my RMS cream shadows. I'm keeping all my Sydney Grace cream shadows. These are really great. I wish they had a doe foot. That's the only thing. I'm gonna keep this Item Beauty. I have some plans, but this Vesca is gonna go. Again, Vesca is just done, and I haven't ever really used this too much anyway, so I'm gonna let it go. And then I'm just keeping these little guys for the RMS shadows. In the back here, it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can pan you up a little. These are all my liquid shadows, so I am going to, I think I'm going to keep these ones from Lethal, the more sparkly ones. They came out, I think, with the Berlin collection, but I didn't, oh, this is from Jouer. Oh, I'm getting rid of that. Oh, that's going. Okay. This Jouer one, goodbye. Like I said, though, I'm going to keep these. They're getting a little dried out, but I think I have a little bit more time with them, so I'm going to keep them for now. You know, these REM Beauty liquid shadows. I really like Fembot. I think I'm going to keep Fembot because I can make it work, but the other one, UFO, is going to go. Honestly, guys, it's time to let go of the Danessa Myricks. Like, you know, it's just, they're not working. They're not working for me. That's why I don't use them. They're going to go. And in general, like, liquid shadows aren't even it for me, really. Like, they aren't. I'm also going to get rid of these. One's Ciate London, one's like Mally. I do have a Moira one. I'm going to keep that for now. Most of the Moira have actual glitter, but this one doesn't, so I'm going to keep it for now. Okay. Moving over, Tom Ford, my duo in that, the peach one, keeping that for sure. This Wander Beauty one, I haven't decided if I want to keep it. It is really pretty. Let me swatch both of them. But I think I'm going to always choose like the Tom Ford or just something else. So that I'm also going to go. Wander Beauty is just one of those ones, like it's almost just right, but then something's off for me. Something's off. So that's going to go. I've seen other colors, though, in these duos that I think would work better for me. I have more liquid eyeshadows back here. These are the ones from Half Magic, and I did quite like these, so I'm going to keep them. ASMR is the best, you guys. So pretty. Unfortunately, I feel like it dries up a little fast, but the color is unmatched. The color is my dream, so I'm keeping it. I also have the Periwinkle, like, fluid matte paint. That one's also so pretty. So pigmented too. So I'm keeping all of those. I think these are a better formula than the Ariana Grande for sure, just in case you were wondering. But I'm going to move them over. So I have one little spot back there for my liquid shadows. And then I might move over, I think, my KVD up here so I can actually like see them a little more. Now we're gonna get it over into this corner because that's all that's left. I have a lot of these Moira shadows, love them. I'm gonna keep all of them, but I'm gonna get rid of the duplicates. I have two that are the same. All right, I got rid of one Phoebe, one Alpha because I had two. So nice, I bought them twice on accident. These other, let me get these out. Okay, then I have a bunch of these J-Cat and some of them are good and some of them aren't. So I'm definitely gonna get rid of a few. That one's just a little sheer, so I'm getting rid of that one. Chrome Crusher looks really promising. Oh yeah. Chrome Crusher, you can stay. You can stay. Frosty Foil also looks pretty. It's a little bit, like I normally don't do an icy shade, but I'm going to keep that one. I think these three, though, are going to go. The more pastel colors, they really just don't have the pigment, so they're going to go. And then last, this one is from Yes Style from one of the brands. I think I'm going to let go of that one. I have some really great shimmery shades, and this one just, out of everything, doesn't quite match up to the rest. And that's that drawer done. Okay, this is the drawer I'm worried about. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of discontinued stuff in here, and I'm just like unsure what to do at this point because it's been a lot of years now and I'm just like, what do I do? Like, it's getting old. Also, it's very, very, very unavailable. Some of it I really personally love, but I don't know. It's just, it gets complicated. I know for some of you might be like, it shouldn't be complicated, but it just is. It just is. For ColourPop shadows, I'm going to go through really fast and just pick the shades I love, which if you watch my most recent Super Shock video, you'll probably know what these are. You can check that out. So I'm going to pick those out first. Okay, I got out most of the really sparkly ones. Now I'm going to go through. Oh, this is Tassel. I'm going to keep that too. I'm not just trying to get rid of all of these just to do it. I like the ColourPop formula. So Lala, I'm going to keep that one. This is one of the like Jelly Much. It's pretty, dude. That's really pretty. Okay, maybe I'll keep that. I might keep that. Rooftop Cocktails, definitely keeping. Moonwalk, I'm definitely keeping. This one isn't from ColourPop. This is from a different brand, Space Case Cosmetics. That's going. I really do like Koosh, so I'm going to keep that. Aster is a really beautiful one. Definitely keeping that. I Heart This is so beautiful. Definitely keeping that. These ones, like with the colorful packaging, I know I'm going to get rid of them. I'm pretty sure because they're just like dried out. They were like on super clearance and, you know, there's a reason. There's a reason. These are going to go. The yellow ones, these are going to go. These just kind of suck. Like, it's so weird because some of them are so good, but not these. This one's, yeah, no, they're just not staying. Even these pink ones, like, I don't even know. Let's see. That one's not bad. That kind of like maroon color. I just don't need them. I do not need these. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those. These two in this packaging, let's see if any of them are good. They're just like dry. I'm gonna get rid of those. These were like a part of the collection they do like every year with the animal shelter stuff. And I also didn't like love these. I feel like they looked so much cooler online. So those I'm gonna actually get rid of too. All right, let's keep it going. Moon Daisy. Such a love-hate with this one. Like, it is pretty, but it's also so sheer. I don't know. I feel the same about Rose Garden too. Like, I just don't love it. I'm gonna get rid of both of those, honestly. No reason to keep them. I have single shadows that do this. This one's Prickly Pear. It's pretty. I might keep that one around. Abbott Kinney is actually pretty. I like this one as well. That one's nice. Like a bronze with lots of shimmer. Oh, Secret Garden, I'm definitely keeping. That was in my video. I knew I was missing one. For Real's pretty. That one's kind of nice. I'm gonna keep that. Silver Lake's also pretty. I'm gonna keep that. This one's called Low 70s. That's like more basic, but I kind of like it. Like more subtle. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, Sequin's Classic. I'm gonna keep Sequin. I didn't realize I had Dream Lover. That one's pretty. I'm gonna keep Dream Lover. I think this one's so quiche. Yeah. This one's like a weird one, but it's kind of cool. It's like just odd. Okay, last, let's see. This one's like a lemony color. It's kind of weird, kind of sheer, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, Super Shocks have been decluttered. We did it. Wow, that's nice. There's like quite a bit of room. I love that. Okay, in the back here, there's like different pigments and stuff. So I'm going to keep all of them. And then I thought I would just pull these out from Ritual Defeat. And I feel like I've talked shit about these for so long. And I always keep them. And I'm still keeping them. I'm keeping them. Okay, then we have this. This is the real drawer that's like tough because I don't know what to do. You know these Holika Holika shadows. You know them. I love them. Having them here reminds me that they're not available. The peach one I for sure can get rid of. Where is it? It's this one. Yeah, that's gonna go. Wow, look at it. It's all crazy in there. I kind of only want to keep Moon Flash. This is, if you've been here, you know. If you've been here, you know. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Stunning. I'm gonna keep this one. And I think it's time to get rid of the others. I know, guys. I know. This is just one of those heartbreaking things. Like I'm really, next year, a big thing for me is just like finding things that can replicate things I love and hopefully will be around a while. Like I really want to find true deep connections. I don't want to be doing this like where everything I love gets discontinued. So I'm on a mission to do that next year or so. I might keep these like in a side drawer for comparison even, but they're not going to be in here for sure. And I almost feel that way about my Metalist shadows from Touch and Soul. You guys have told me that these are getting discontinued, which makes me so fucking sad. Why? Look at this. Look at this. Aurora Taupe. Are you kidding me? Okay, love that. I might keep that one. Maybe just the special shades. Like Hollow Mulberry, please. Please, like I love it. I also like Sun Aurora, I think it is. Yeah, Sun Aurora. I'm gonna keep those for sure, those three. In a way, I hate to do it, but I also just know they're not gonna get the use in some ways because I'm always gonna choose these three if I'm gonna use them over those. And they're gone. They're gone. This one's really great though from Yes Style, the Visualistic Shadow. This one's great. I'm definitely keeping that. Someone told me all these Phase Zero shadows are also gone. I love these cream shadows. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of these as much because I still love them and they're just so pretty. And they're still good. So I might keep all these still, but I am just like, are you kidding me? I like finally found something cool and different and not available. Not available. They're just so good. They're like single cream shadows like the Rowan, but they lock down. Are you kidding me? But not anymore. So I'm going to keep all the Phase Zero for now. I usually wait a couple years and then finally. So I'm going to put them there. I'm also going to keep all my Phytosurgents. I don't know how I feel about these. I know a lot of people really love them. And I'm just like, I mean, I went all fucking in on them. But I'm not sure I'm as in love with them as a lot of other people. I want to really give them a good chance this next year, though. Like, I'm not ready to give up, but I definitely just don't have the same feelings, I feel like. And like I said, I have a lot of them. They're just interesting. They're definitely, they feel like high quality. They're just a definitely unique formula to me with the way the pigmentation goes on and how it is. It can look absolutely stunning. It's just, I think, always different than I expect it to be. But I'm going to keep those for now. I'm also keeping this from Yes Style. This is one of my favorite glittery shades or shiny shades from like the whole site. I've been on like a mission to always find like the best, not actual glittery shades. Spoiler, I really spoiled my entire Victoria Beckham haul, but yeah, I bought a lot of these. And I'm decluttering them all, JK. Just kidding. I'm going to keep all those. This mellow shadow kind of sucks. Like mellow stuff kind of sucks in general. I don't suggest unless it's really, really discounted. This is from Elsie. This I want to keep and I want to actually like really do a look this year with it. Ooh, so pretty, so smoky. I feel like Elsie honestly is such an underrated brand. My hands are so dirty. Let me wash those off. I just realized you probably haven't been seeing what I'm doing, so I'm so sorry. These are the last 4 to go through though. I have a few of these shadows from Ciate London. They are pretty. This was just a regret purchase, honestly. It's not like they're bad. They were just on sale. I didn't need them type thing. So those I might just pass on. Someone can enjoy them. These VDL shadows, I'm kind of torn on. Like they're really pretty. I might keep these around a little longer. I think there are 4 shades total. Oh, wow, very creamy. I'm gonna keep them around a little longer. All right, that's that drawer done. This next drawer is the last drawer we're going to be doing because a lot of it actually is palettes, so that's going to be a different day, but all of these here in the front are single shadows, so that's what we're going to be working on. I know off the bat these single shadows from Natasha Denona can go because they're in palettes that I own now, so I have these, so they can go and someone can enjoy them. Another mellow shadow that is trash, that's going. I love these MAC shadows, you already know, so I'm keeping those. In here, ooh, I like so much. Okay, I got some Dose of Colors, like the Block Party shadows. They came out with these during Black Friday and they gave you as gift with purchase, so I have a lot of those. I have a lot of these Urban Decay singles. Like recently they've just been getting me, man. I have like all of the Moon Dust, which I love, and then I also have Sin and Mushroom, so I'm gonna keep all those. Hopefully I can get them to fit in here though. Okay, you wanna know the saddest thing? I scour Yes Style. I find the best shadows I can. Then someone tells me these are out of stock. I don't know if they're gonna come back. These are from Holika Holika also. I'm gonna keep them, but geez, like, seriously, can one thing I like stay in stock, please? These full shots are pretty good. I really quite like these, so I think I might still keep those around. Love, love, love the Charlotte Tilbury, you guys know. Love my $50 Chantecaille eyeshadow. I have the Rhino shade. It is beautiful, but expensive. Half Magic Beauty, definitely keeping those. I like my Bobbi Brown. I really like this shadow too from Yes Style. This is, I think, from Etude House maybe. And then really last, this is from Pat McGrath. It's just a single. I probably shouldn't have bought this. It was just from BoxyCharm, but I didn't realize that they were discontinued, so that's why they're on there. And so I'm gonna just pass it on before I fall in love, honestly. Pass it on now. Okay, I'm gonna find a place to put these, probably in one of these drawers maybe for now. But that is the finished declutter for the moment, you guys. So I'm very happy with how it went. I feel good and I'm excited for my palette. So stay tuned to that. I don't know if it'll be next or when, but once it is, I'll have it linked down below. Thank you so much for being here. If you watched the whole thing, I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye guys. See you.